Hey everyone, so today I'll be reviewing these amazing tires here. These are going to be all-terrain tires. These are manufactured by BF Goodrich, and these are specifically called the all-terrain TA, and these are going to be the KO2 versions. It's important to know that the KO2 is an upgrade from the KO. These are newer tires. If you want to buy, obviously you can still buy these new. If you want to buy the older ones, the KOs, I don't think you'll be able to. I don't think you'll be able to find them brand new anymore. In any case, so these are BFG tires. BFG has been around for a long time. It's a popular brand. It's a brand that has been around in the tire world for a very long time, so they're very trustworthy. This specific application, this is going to be obviously for your SUVs and your heavy-duty trucks. As you can tell here, the ones that I have on mine, I specifically have the 285/65 18s, R18. That's not going to be any application that's going to necessarily, that information is probably not going to be pertinent to you. But the reason I like these tires a lot is that even though they are relatively expensive, these tires will last you quite some time. I've personally had my mechanic tell me that, who installed these tires, tell me that I'm going to pretty much I will have to specifically use these, otherwise they will, at one point, I pretty much will have so much tire tread left that they will start to just get too old to be able to use. So main point being is that these tires are going to have a lot of tread wear. I've had these on for about, let me take a look here, and there's still a lot of tread wear. I had these on for about, I would say safe, let's say 7,500 miles, maybe 10,000 miles. What's interesting, what's nice about these is that they have the white lettering that's already on there, as you can tell. You don't have to have that. You don't have to have that on there. You can actually, when you have the person or whoever installs them, put them on. They can actually put them on the opposite side, where even though the lettering is still there, it's not highlighted in white. So I've taken these tires personally through every single terrain imaginable except for mud. So I've taken these things through rain, through dry streets, through snow, through heavy dirt, and I've never had an issue with them at all. In fact, they actually seem to perform even better in those harsh terrains, but at the same time they're very quiet, they're very comfortable, because usually one downside to buying heavy-duty tires like this or all-terrain tires like this is that a lot of times they tend to be really loud. They tend to make a noise. Mine's don't. They sound great, and they're incredibly comfortable. A lot of times these tires are not going to be too terribly comfortable on the road. Sometimes that's why you always want to invest in a tire brand that's going to be reputable. But at the same time, you can pretty much take these out pretty much on the streets in the town, and you could take them up to the mountain in the snow, and you won't have any issues at all. Just make sure that whatever specific application you go into, whatever environment you go into, you want to make sure that your specific tire sizes and how the tire is chosen, how the tire size comes out is good for that respective environment. Because, for example, if you're in the snow, you want a tire that's not necessarily too wide. You want a tire that's going to be a little more narrow, so that way it digs through the snow. Otherwise, it's just going to be like big old blankets. At the same time, if you're going in the mud, there's a different application for that. What's nice is that if you guys know anything about off-roading or anything like that, once you once you take it into some rough terrains, if you need to get more traction, you just let some air out. So I chose to go with this specific tire size. You notice they're not too terribly wide, but they're not too terribly narrow either. I felt that was a good compromise between everything. Here in Southern California, I don't really have too much snow, at least not on a daily basis. So if we do want to get it, I have to specifically go looking for it. But this is a good tire size that I have, the 285/65 18. Now I understand a lot of times some people might get smaller wheel sizes, but that's a whole different conversation. But these tires fit on with no problems. I didn't have any issues with them balancing. Sometimes people have issues with them balancing. It's just, however the tire is made. But this specific ones, I haven't had any issues with them. Just wanted to show you guys how the tread looks from the side, but it's not too, you can see it even from here. And one thing to notice also too is that my car sits out in the pretty much in in the street for the majority of its time, and the sun does hit these tires directly, and I haven't had any issues with cracking or anything like that. Only thing that you see here is just basically at this point just dirt. And these are still relatively new feeling, and I bought these a long time ago. So that's what's nice about these guys. So in case you guys are looking for a good tire size brand, a good tire brand for your SUVs or anything you might take off-road, or even, I mean, I drive my car pretty much in the street most of the time, but I like to have the availability to go pretty much anywhere I want. So these are the BF Goodrich KO2s, the all-terrain KO2 tires. Thanks.